one of the keys, I think, to being good at what we do as salespeople is having discipline, is taking a logical and methodological approach to what it is that you do. It's very simple. In the main, you're going to reach out to people that don't know you and don't know that they need to speak with you. So you have to be, first off, skilled in being able to start a conversation with a stranger. And we do that through having a context for our reach out. Congratulations on the new position. Loved the article that you published on LinkedIn, especially the part about that's nuance, and that's where we get our 1%ers. And so being able to reach out, it's a skill that we need. It's the first part of the process. Research is key. Research. You need to know your market. You need to know your buyer. You need to understand the outcomes that you're going to deliver for that buyer. So that's, early in the process, doing our research, understanding our market. Back in the day, people like me, we used to go to buildings, and we used to call it vertical marketing, actually. We'd start at the top and work our way down every floor, giving out brochures with business cards attached, and we moved on from that. But when we got when we started in the building, we'd look at the board and we'd write down all the companies. And we'd take all of the information that we could on every floor that we went to. And we'd go away and we'd work out who were the people that we needed to call, because there was no internet. There was no databases online in LinkedIn Sales Navigator that I could find information on people. So we had to be very skilled in doing that. But again, part of the process was having a target list of people that I'm going to reach out to, knowing why I'm going to reach out to them, what problem I solve, what problem they have, if those two are married. Who is the person in the buying role that I'm going to help, how I'm going to help them. So reach out, prospecting is key, is the first key to what we're doing. So then we get a meeting. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to tell you what not to do. And that's what most founders, especially inexperienced salespeople, and what a lot of prospective customers are going to expect you to do. Good salespeople don't do demos. Don't do a demo. All you're doing is educating someone that's possibly not even in buying mode. You're rushing to talk. What do you do when you do a demo? You talk about yourself. You talk about your product. You talk about its features. And I'm sorry, they're not interested. They're sitting there thinking, when you ring somebody, when you write to somebody, when you're dealing with somebody face to face, in the early stages of business, they're thinking to themselves, why are you calling me? Why now? And what's in it for me if I give you my time? If you're doing a demo, you're talking about yourself. And here's another mistake. Sorry, I'm getting onto mistakes, but here's another mistake that people, and I've made them. We've all made them. We've done this so many times. The first slide in the slide deck is, hi, here's the title of today's presentation, selling something to you. And the second slide, and the third, and the fourth usually is, first off, let me tell you about our company. We were founded in 1983 and we have offices all around Australia and we've got plans and we have this many people and this many clients and here's their logos. Stop. They're not interested. They're not interested. If you're going to do that at all, put it at the back. Put it as the last slide. All right? They're not interested. What you should be saying is, I know you have a problem and I can help you solve it uniquely. So I think I got a little bit off track about the process, but these are age-old. This is part of the process and has been forever. We get the meeting, yay, we've got the meeting. We've closed the meeting. We've gone through what time would suit you best, Tuesday or Thursday, morning or afternoon, 2 or 3. We closed the meeting. We've done things like, hey, I'm in your area on Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday morning, I'm not sure yet. Which one of those would suit you better for me to come? Okay, that alternative close will always be closing. Thank you to Alec Baldwin in Glengarry Glen Ross. Always be ABC, always be closing. So that's what process used to be. So we do that, we get in front of the people, we go and do a demo. Don't do demos. What we should be doing in all of our interactions is discovering and qualifying. So we're discovering the pain. We're implicating the pain. Okay? So we're helping the client understand that we know your business, we know your problems, and we know that you need help. And I am uniquely placed to help you solve your problem. So that's what we should be doing. We should be discovering, we should be qualifying. What do I mean when I'm talking about qualifying? Not do you have the money and when is it? It's do they have the ability? Do they have the need to solve the problem? Okay, which goes back to your ideal customer profile, right? It goes back to that. Do they have a problem and do they have the wherewithal? Do they have the finances? Are they of the structure and the size for that to be a big problem? Am I big enough to work for them, to help them? Or are they big enough for what I have to offer? So we have to be discovering, we have to be qualifying, and we have to be guiding the organisation, the people within that organisation, to a place where they not only incorporate our ideas into their business case for change, but are actually looking to me for advice on how to go about solving the problem. Good salespeople also don't trial close. They don't need to close the business. That's what we used to do. A good salesperson, a good business person will work actively with a person on a project to develop a solution that works for both parties, and then they'll go about understanding the process of implementing that solution. So it's not about would you like it delivered on Tuesday or Thursday, what colour would you like, how many widgets, extra widgets would you like. It's about how we solve the problem, how we get to there. So the process is one of business, the process is one of humans talking to humans, the process is one of contact, of course, and then from there engendering a relationship, a trustful, insightful, value-based relationship with a person that you can help.